Well, good evening, everybody, and a welcome to round 3 of Delta T Racing Tuesday night. This is Division 1, live from Australia. I'm here with my co-host for the evening, Bogorovsky.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone else. Here we are once again. It's round 3 of Season 3 in Division 1, and we are racing in Melbourne, Australia. Right now, I am seeing 19 drivers, should be 20. I've seen. Oh, there is number 20. Number 20 is Dimix. He just probably had a few technical issues. Now, for the grid tonight, we have 3 replacements.
Yes.
Let me have a look who they are. Because we have 3 drivers here who were unable to attend. It's Marcel from Alfa Romeo. We have Martin, who is not racing, and we have Bren not racing. And they are being replaced by Donkey Dan, Boompje, and Ibini, aka Ben. And Boompje is a new driver making his debut tonight in the Alfa Romeo alongside Yari, so can't have a much better teammate than he has. So that's the grid. And for the rest, it's the usual names, of course.
Absolutely, yeah. So we've got the normal people fighting at the front. Obviously, Trocker here does have pace. He's openly admitted in Discord that he dislikes this track. So, but he's first one out, so we'll follow him for a bit. But obviously, we've got Shabby, we've got Yari here, Chalkers. I expect a bit of a bounce back from Wesley as well. There's so many here that are able to pull a result out.
I think I have some interesting news actually, as it appears it is very likely to rain during the race.
Well, that's going to make it interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Rain in the race, yeah. It does look like
I'm just waiting for a confirmation, but I hear several drivers have been talking about it.
Oh, not often you get rain in Australia. I have to admit the chance is normally quite low on the Grand Prix. But
I do remember that in Season 1, in our highest division as well, it was raining, and that on a safety car restart, it would cause a real massacre.
Fingers crossed we don't get that tonight. But
no,
we know anything can happen when it rains. But
no. But it just gives usually a bit more spectacular race.
Yes, yeah, certainly make it interesting. It's so some of those that I mean, but who have we got? Wesley's good in the rain, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
I think Benny's quite good as well. So yeah, we could see some.
Benny usually is quite good in the rain indeed. I think Invisible is pretty good in the rain, Prince. So the Red Bulls might do well here.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye on Yari to see how he does. I've not actually seen much of him in the rain, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on tonight.
Well, Yari is currently on an outlap.
Yeah, I'm just following Trocker now, coming round to set the first lap first time of the session, and he will cross the line with a 121.692.
Florian is next, and that is less than a tenth slower. After him, it's Ben with really just a warm-up lap. And look, it's Donkey Dan.
Chalkers with a 120.949 there, so 3.3 clear.
That is quick.
I did say I expected a bounce back from him this week.
Yeah, and we also had a prediction, both of us, for the pole time. And I think I predicted a 20.8 and you were on 20.6, but if we are just in on the first laps and already have a 20.9 now, it's very likely you could be right once again.
To be honest, they could be quicker. To be honest, I mean, you could get down to 20.4s at this rate, but we'll see. It'll certainly be interesting. So let's have a look at the chat. We've got Fox Blue in the chat. So hello to you, Fox Blue. Thanks for tuning in and watching.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see your
Meanwhile,
predictions.
oh yeah, please tell us what do you guys think. I think it's time to zoom in on Yari, as he is on his first hot lap and is coming down to penultimate corner. Here he is onto the final corner, coming up the straight. What is he able to do? Oh, well, P2,
21 flat.
P2.
Only a tenth down.
0. So that's a good start.
One thing I'm going to have a look at is just to see what tyres they're on.
Oh, it seems like you're on softs.
Yeah, everybody's on softs. The only two to set a lap is Kiko and Xavi in 13th and 14th on the mediums. Spectre's on mediums in the pits, but I expect him to probably change those.
Right, next up, Shabby. Shabby coming up straight now in the Ferrari. His first timed lap, it's a 21.4. Fourth position so far.
Yep, not shabby at all.
Let's see.
It's following Benny. I'm not sure if he's on a lap or whether he's coming in.
No, he's definitely coming in. I think the next one is going to be our debutant. It's Boompje, as we would say in the Dutch way. Oh, and Florian retired. He crashed out at turn 2.
Florian's not going to finish any better than 11th. I expect him to drop quite a few places.
Here comes Boompje. I think that's a quick time.
21-1.
No. Oh, he invalidated actually on the last lap. Oh, and Prince is out.
Oh,
Not
Prince.
even having set a time, but the Dutch driver is out.
Yep.
Well, out of qualifying, that is, not out of the race, of course. The winner of race 1 in Saudi Arabia crashed his car. So Prince is going to do another lap.
Prince is going to be on the back of the grid.
Yeah. Not sure that will be a situation that you can't turn around, as usually this is a track where we have quite a few safety car situations, and if it's gonna rain, it's gonna be even more hectic.
Yeah.
Chaos and also easier to overtake when it rains, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think, as we both know, sometimes it's safer to be at the back of the grid, isn't it?
Yeah. We're both drivers that don't like to be in the big hustle at turn 1, and better to stay safe. So even when I qualify, also the Roy now coming up to start finish line. Oh, look at that.
Into 3rd.
Showing that last week's podium position was not a fluke.
No, he certainly got pace in it. I mean, obviously last week, he came, sort of lucky with the safety car, but he was still had to have good pace to be in that position anyway. So, we'll keep an eye on him. Could be a dark horse.
We do have a few drivers on the hot lap now. Invisible, Spectre, Bossmots are the ones without having set a time.
Yeah, so Invisible now into sector 2.
I think the next big candidate. Oh, look at that. Here we have Savi. Is he? Where is he? Trucker. Yeah, Trucker moved up to P3, just missed that.
Snuck down in 21.2. So no one getting close to Chalkers on the first lap so far.
No, Invisible is the next to set a time. That's not a quick time.
No,
Well,
15th.
I wish I could replicate it, but
yeah.
yeah.
Not quick for him. Right, who do we have next? One of the Alpines, I think. No, he's into the pits.
Shabby is going to start his hot lap. Wesley just started his own and actually posted purple time in the first sector. Also, Brent mentioning that Chevy usually is quite quick in the rain. No, he says it's best in the rain. Oh, no Jack crashed his car out. Well, Chevy's quick everywhere, but yeah, he's pretty good in the rain. Absolutely.
Yeah. No Jug, there's turn 2 again. So it's taken 2, well, really 3, because the Prince crashed around there as well, didn't he?
Yeah, turn 2 is quite tricky.
Yeah, and that's in the dry. God help us in the wet. So third for Wesley up to a 21.142.
Oh, look at that. Well, I told you Wesley's going to bounce back this week. But no, he still needs to do it in the race. Look at that. We've got Chevy coming up.
Yeah, just following
no,
Chevy.
Invalidated.
No. And he aborts that.
Ben invalidated his time as well. Right, who is next? One of the Alfa Romeos. That's Yari. Yari coming up to sector 3. He is up. I think he's up 2 tenths, 3 tenths.
0.3, so he's looking at a 20.7 here, or better if he improves in that last sector.
He can do only 1/10 because otherwise I'm losing the bet once again. Careful, Yari, not too fast, please. Thank you very much.
20.576.
Hello.
Crikey.
Gee,
that was quicker than the esports poll, wasn't it?
No. I think the Donkey Dan is out. No, pole position in the esports race last Friday was at 20.2. Yeah, that insane times.
Okay. 20.5.
Look at that. Yari's teammate of the day, Bompje, with his first qualifying time, 20.9. Meanwhile, Boss Mats is still in the pit. Still no time for the Austrian. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's I don't know, blowing up some balloons, preparing the cake for tomorrow, as he's having his birthday.
Absolutely, yeah. Right, we haven't got anyone out. Is obviously they're going in to do their last change of tyres, and then a few hot laps towards the end, or last hurrah. So we'll see if anyone can get close to Yari's time, but that's very, very impressive again.
Oh, that's just. Well, I do expect actually Chokers to improve on his time, as on his first run he was immediately on a 20.9, so I expected. You expect him to improve on that.
Yeah.
Anyone on a lap living wall? Sweet.
Yeah, Livermore started. So in 13th with 21.6 at the moment. And needs a couple of tenths to move up, sort of 4 or 5 positions.
Oh yeah, yeah. 2 10s is already 4 positions.
Yeah. So very, very close.
Even
It's quite
110
packed in that midfield.
is already a 2 position. So let's see what he can do. Coming up at the end of sector 2. It's
Purple.
less than a tenth. So he'll need a bit more. Oh, Bossmots left the session. Maybe having some technical difficulties or having to bake a cake for tomorrow. I don't know. But hopefully he's back soon. So let's continue with Living Wall as he is coming up straight right now.
This is Williams across the line.
I think
What's he
it's definitely
gonna do?
it's slight improvement. Oh,
21.3.
yeah, look, that's nearly 310s, and that puts him on 313 to P8.
Yep.
2 minutes on the clock.
Kiko starting his last attempt, really. We've got a few coming out the pits now for a Ferrari, so we'll keep an eye on them as well.
Yeah, Kiko is driving around Aston Martin, the only team that has scored no points yet. So
Expect. Oh no, he's invalidated, so he will probably go for another run. At times he put in a 21.5, but invalid. About the same time he was doing anyway, so not really much of an improvement for him there. Teammate Xavier will be starting his hot lap soon. So who's the lead? Is it De Roige? No, he's invalidated. They should get another lap in though.
oh, Kiko nearly lost it at the fast chicane. A lot of oversteer. Dimix joining back in. Welcome back, Dimix. Now let's make sure we have Bossmots joining back in so we can start the race with 20 drivers. No, Kiko messed up his lap and he's just in time to do one more lap actually.
Yeah, I think he'll get one more in.
Chevy is about to start his final attempt.
He is
Jump
on board for a bit with Chevy.
Now, less than 40 seconds to go as he's gonna go on his final run.
Who's directly behind Chevy? It's an Alpha. Is that Yari?
That is Yari. Yeah, and behind Yari is De Roy. And behind De Roy is Wesley.
So this could be. Let's see if these can improve. And Chalkers is out
we
there
have
as
only
well.
a few seconds on the clock. Oh, De Roy invalidates his lap. So
Chalker spins on the final
who
corner.
is able to set a time is gonna be, I think it's Ben. Yeah, Ben is gonna be the final driver to be able to improve. Chalkers is done, hasn't been able to improve from his impressive first run. 20.9.
Yeah, he's
next up
spun,
is one of the,
unfortunately.
no, he's coming in. We have Kiko. Oh, Kiko crashing on the straight, and that may cause some issues.
Oh, he just got out the way, which was good. Chevy puts in a 21.0, so 11th place for
That's a little
Chevy.
bit disappointing for Shabby. Yari doesn't improve either. Then we have Wesley coming up next. No
Wesley doesn't
improvement.
improve either. Then we've got, is it Invisible? Does improve up to 13th.
21.5. I don't know what Kiko is doing, but he's driving backwards across the finish line now.
He'll get disqualified for that.
No. I know what he's doing. He was making sure he wouldn't hinder other drivers. Now he's turning around.
That's fair enough. Okay, so crossing the
bit
line.
dangerous though, but
We are done.
but that's it. Yeah.
Nobody else. So Yari taking pole with a 120.576. So 2-0 up to me, Bog.
Yeah. Well done.
And get something right anyway. So, but yeah, Yari taking pole. So
we have, once again, we
120.5.
have Yari on pole. We have Chalkers in front row is really eager to be to get a podium, to get a good result after two poor results so far. Second row, Trucker and Bompje, Wesley and Mamba in row 3. Now we have the Roy, Donkey Dan, Livingwell and Spectre completing the top 10. Shabby, bit disappointing, P11. Then we have Kiko, Invisible, No Jog, Ben. We have Florian, Zavi, Dimix, Bosmods, and Prince, and the latter two didn't even have set a time.
No. So right. Okay. Well, whilst they're choosing their strategies, we'll play their race intro and give our voices a bit of a break.
Yeah. Yeah, we will.
Welcome to the Bahrain International Circuit. Any moment now, our drivers will take to the track and the Bahrain Grand Prix will begin. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're just starting on the formation lap, and as you can see, it is absolutely chucking it down.
Nell, sorry to correct you, but I think that was the wrong intro, as that was Bahrain, as we are now racing in Australia. So
I think you could be right. So yeah, apologies for the technical.
We should fire that man.
Yeah, we get another one for next week. Yeah,
anyway, it is raining in Australia. As we have started the warm-up lap, or better named the formation lap. Let's see who is everyone on inters?
Let's have a look at the...
Yeah, everyone is starting on intermediate tires. I have no idea if it's gonna dry up. It doesn't, yeah. Well, we have no weather prediction.
No, Invisible get disqualified there as well, so he's gonna have nice cold tyres. Yep.
Who else?
Hopefully that's his bad luck out the way on the formation lap. But
I doubt it. I doubt it. But I would be good to see him having a good result for once.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
But the last thing you want, starting on cold tires in the rain. But anyway, this is about to get very, very, very interesting.
Yes.
So guys, if you're on chat on YouTube, tell us, who do you think is gonna, who's gonna do well in the rain?
I think rain always throws something up, doesn't it? So we could get anything happen, to be honest with you. I think it's all about getting through these first couple of corners on the first lap. In these
especially
conditions.
turn 1, 2, and then the first run up to turn 3, 4 is going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, and don't forget 11 and 12 are going to claim their fair share of victims today as well, as they normally do through that fast chicane.
They do. Nearly all drivers have lined up.
Waiting for the lights. And a decent camera position. Why is no jug gone to the back? Right, we are there.
Here
5
we
red
are.
lights. Lights out and off we go. Yeah. Good start from Yari, pulls away. Chalkers as well.
Chalkers
Looks like he's going to move up the inside.
Chalkers. No, Yari. Yari keeping the lead. Chalkers, Wesley up to 3. That's up 2 positions. seems to have been gone fairly safe.
Yeah,
Now
I'm just
up
watching
to turn
Trucker and
4,
Bumpchi.
5. I was expecting more chaos, to be fair.
Yeah,
Well done to those guys.
no, it's good. So we've got, obviously, as we were on the grid with Yari and Chalkers, Wesley into third position with Trucker just behind him. Debutant Bumpchi, did I say that correct?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Right, okay. Well, the Alfa Romeo driver in fifth.
Yeah.
And
Alpha
Donkey into
replacement.
sixth.
Yeah, Donkey in 6. His teammate of the day is the Roy in 7. Mamba and 8. Shabby up 2 positions, just like Kiko. Spectre's in 11. Ben had a good start, up 3 positions, but Livingwall must... Yeah, that's a poor start. He's down 5.
And 14th, yeah.
Yeah.
Just keeping an eye on the Wesley bat. Oh, we have
Oh!
Bumpchi.
Bumpy!
The Alfa Romeo driver is off.
What happened there?
Coming onto the start-finish line, lost the rear end, fishtailed and went
X
into the wall.
is pitting. Apparently having damage. It's so far a virtual safety car and not a full safety car.
No, so yeah, just the safe virtual there. But yeah, unfortunately, just falling victim in the start-finish. I think probably just got on the throttle a bit too early in the damp conditions. Just lost the back end basically.
Yeah.
So unfortunate.
And we're racing again. It's green, green, green.
That was a very short virtual safety car.
Yeah.
So no drive-throughs, which is good.
Lucky.
I don't think I've had a virtual safety car without a drive-through.
He has a gap of a second to Chalkers, who on his own has a gap of 1.8 on Wesley, who is forming a bit of a train with Trucker, Donkey Dan, DeRoy, Mamba, Shabby, Kiko, Spectre, all the way up actually to P18 boss mods. So there's a train from P3 to P18.
A Trucker going for a move on the inside of Wesley.
Oh, and he sticks it.
No.
Oh, and another retirement.
Dimex.
He's not having a great season so far.
It's around at turn 6 and 7 he's lost that there. So we have
Another
another virtual safety car. 2 laps, 2 virtual safety cars.
Yeah, not bad.
No, they're consistent.
Come on, guys. Keep your eyes on the Delta. So it seems like there's quite a gap between the 2 leaders, and also good to just before the virtual safety car, Wesley overtook. Oh no!
There we go. Oh, we got 3.
Yeah,
3 in there now.
Position on Trucker, but it's once again it's one of the Haas drivers with what, multiple? Oh dear Lord!
Yeah, Benny with a drive-through. Spectre.
And no jug. No jug had 2 drive-throughs last week.
Yes. Yep. Still kept going though.
Yeah, until he crashed.
Until he crashed, but yeah, he kept going until he crashed.
Alright. So once again at the beginning of the race, both Alpha Tauris fighting for a podium position. Yari in P1, Chalkers is second behind. After that there's quite a gap, 3 seconds to Trucker. Wesley, he's in 4th, but he just can't get... No, he can't follow the leaders.
The thing is, it's difficult to overtake here in the dry, let alone in the wet. I wonder if they're just feeling it out for the first few laps. But just looking at Shabby, looking quite racy behind the Roy's, looking to go around the
Oh, yeah,
outside.
he's already ahead of Mamba. Now is fighting the Roy. That, phew,
Oh,
maybe went wrong. It
Kiko
went
is
wrong
out.
for Kiko though.
Yeah, I saw him losing the back of it, and looks like he couldn't control it.
No, and that's
It
a
wasn't
safety
him.
car. Oh, look at that. Spectre and No Jock will be fuming for not.
They haven't
Oh,
pitted. Benny has.
yeah, Benny did it right away, and then now is getting back in the race. While Spectre and No Jock are not allowed to serve the drive-through under a safety car. So, oof. Oh, they wish they did that now.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt double. Right, so Ben is, yeah, he's back in the race basically.
Yeah, I mean, certainly we get a chance to close up on the back. I almost wonder if it's, no, you're only lap 4. I was thinking, I wonder if it's worth a dash for fresh inters if you're sitting at the back. Give yourself 4 or 5 lap younger tyres, but...
Nah, I don't think that will. Maybe if it was lap 7, 8, maybe, but...
I think a lot depends on what the weather's going to do. So we don't know if it's going to dry up.
What is Spectre doing? Spectre is pitting, but oh, that's.
So it's No Jug. He's pitting as well.
Yeah, but they're probably thinking to serve it, but they're not allowed to serve it. Other guys pitting are Florian and Ben. Okay, so they are listening to you.
Oh, don't listen to me.
Oh, guys, don't do it. Don't do it. No.
I make Jeff look good.
Well, that's an achievement in itself.
Absolutely.
Right. So, for the lead of the race, of course, it does give everyone else the option to close the gap with Yari and Chokers and Trucker.
Yep. Yeah, that 3-second lead's just gone now. But Wesley's lost a position to Trucker.
Yeah. He did that just before the safety
That was just
car,
before the safety car. I saw them battling him, but I
yeah.
didn't see Trucker actually get past him.
Well,
So,
he actually lost it, and then gained it back right before the virtual safety car. I lost it again after the virtual safety car. So.
okay.
And then just a matter of moments before we went from a virtual to a full safety car. So we're in lap 5 and we have already lost 3 drivers.
3 drivers, 2 virtual safety cars and a safety car, isn't it? I think so far.
Not bad.
No. Get a red flag, we'll have the whole bunch.
No, and I think safety car is not gonna come in on this lap. So
No, I think Benny's still too far back.
Yeah, he is closing the gap now. But if I were him, I'd hold back now. Because if he closes the gap as late as possible, his tires will be he will have much more heat in the tires than everyone else. But
yes, yeah.
He's not listening to me either. Because he's already closing the gap.
I think, who was it did that the other week in, I think it was Div 4, was it Little Mikey? Where he caught up the back of the safety car literally as we were going to go. I think it was Portugal. Portugal.
I think it was.
Literally, he caught the back at red hot pace, wasn't he?
I think it was. Yeah, but it has helped so much with tires. Or last week with the ticket.
Yes.
Last week with ticket, 2 laps to go.
Yeah, 15th and finished 10th.
Safety car went in. It was in 15 and last. Pitted. fresh tires, no penalties, and with just 2 laps to go, he moved up because 1, others made mistakes, 2, others had penalties, and 3, he had more heat in the tires and drove well. So that really was quite a performance in the last 2 laps. Meanwhile, confirmation that the safety car will come in at the end of this lap.
Yeah, Jerry bunching the field up now. There's 17 drivers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that Spectre and No Jock will be in trouble if they don't serve the drive-through now.
Yes, yeah. So what is it, 3 laps you have to serve it?
Yeah, and I think we're already past 3 laps, but that's because they're not allowed to serve it under a safety car. And here we go! Yari with the restart, and that seems like a good one.
That's a cracking jump Yari got there. Almost got a second gap down the start-finish line.
Better than Charles Leclerc did this weekend.
Yeah.
No issues so far, turn 1, 2.
No, we are all good. So, yeah, Yari pulling out a second already on Chalkers.
There's no stopping Yari, is there?
No, he's a man possessed this season so far.
Yeah, he's really good. There's yellow. There's an issue. I think it's Savi in trouble, but there's also quite a gap behind Chevy. So I think Mamba probably made a mistake, as there's a gap of 2.7 between P7 and 8. Savi indeed in trouble. Falling back to last, P17.
Didn't seem to have any visual damage, but
no, maybe a spin.
Yeah. Okay, so back to the front, Yari. Oh, we have a change. DeRoy and Shabby into the pits.
Maybe he has damage. Right, and Spectre and No Jock are in the pit lane as well. Yeah. Oh, Shabby changing his front wing. What a shame for him.
Yeah.
So the other guys serving their drive-through.
Come out ahead of Shabby.
That moves Mamba up a position into P7. The man who benefited the most of all safety cars this season so far.
Certainly did. You got to be in the right place at the right time, haven't you? And to be honest, the guys had so much bad luck. It's it's good to get a bit of good luck every now and then.
Yeah, and I wish that same good luck to a few others, like Invisible, Boss Mods, guys like them could use a bit as well. Meanwhile, Yari comfortable leading. Yes, the gap is just over a second, but that's more than enough in just controlling the pace ahead of Chokers, who on his own has a 1.8 second lead on his teammate Trucker. Wesley is 1.6 behind that, and he is...
Yari with another fastest lap.
Yeah, Wesley is closely followed by Donkey Dan. And after that, quite a few gaps are now starting to form between the cars.
Yeah, we don't have too many close battles going on until we get down to Florian and Benny. No, not Benny, sorry. Florian and Bossmots. They're keeping position. I thought they were going to change position then.
Yeah, here comes Shabby with the attack on No Jug for P16. Trying it on the outside, just breaks later and manages to save it. Is a hat now, moving up to P16.
16, yeah, so 5 seconds behind Spectre. We see how quickly he can close that down.
Yeah, we'll see.
So already a bit of a purple sector 1.
I think it's just like real Formula 1. Most battles are in the midfield here now with Prince, Bosmas, Florian and Benny.
Yeah, although saying that, Chalkers has just chipped it away to under a second at the front, so it looks like he's having a better lap this time round.
He is,
Whether
but
he's got enough to close in.
Yeah, but unfortunate for him, as long as it rains, there's no use of DRS.
Yeah. No, it's all controlling ERS, and we're hoping for a mistake, but we haven't seen many from Yari this year. That's done it, hasn't it?
No. Oh! Benny nearly went off at turn 2 there. Phew, that was quite an oversteer moment and just kept it on. Look at that, Chevy. Fastest lap on his fresher tires. Yeah, he'll be wishing for a quick safety car.
Yes, yeah.
To get him and the others, Spectre and No Joke, back in the race.
Remember picking up a penalty.
Yeah, and you don't. Oh, Florian sliding all over the place. That gives Benny the option to pass.
Getting up to 12th.
Yeah. Wasn't last position not that long ago.
Meanwhile, back at the front, yeah, Yari's opened it back up to a second and fastest lap 33.5. And obviously the track getting quicker and quicker, but
yeah, I'm not sure what the weather is gonna do. Is it gonna stop raining? Is it gonna dry up, or is it possibly even getting worse later on? We don't know.
no, we've had no insights into the weather at all, other than that it's going to rain, and as you can see, it's raining. But apart from that, we don't know what's going to happen.
Shabby improving the fastest lap, but without a safety car situation, it's going to be, yeah, really hard for him to get back in the fight for good points.
Can you take a set of inters for the whole race, Bob? 29 laps? Or is that too much of a stretch?
Nah. I'm sure there will be drivers that are very, very, very good in the tires that could go a long way. But I think if he even tried it, the last 10 laps, especially the last 5 laps, you're going to lose so much time due to tire degradation that it's quicker to pit anyway.
Yeah, I was just wondering if Shabby could take those inters to the end if it stays with the current conditions. There's Benny there getting past Bosmots as well, making up a place in between loads. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at about 20 laps, aren't we?
He might try it. Because knowing the game, it will probably advise the drivers to pit halfway.
Yes, yeah.
But if there's a prediction in the weather change, like it's gonna get more rain or it's gonna dry up, then drivers may wait longer to pit or go earlier or whatever. So that all will have an effect on how things will play out. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a
good,
fine
good, good
balancing act,
shout.
isn't it?
He may. Well, we see several drivers getting penalties for track limit violations.
Yeah, I don't think the rain's getting any worse. I just think it's probably the degradation of the tyres, to be honest, starting to struggle for grip. As well as obviously trying to push it a little bit more now. But yeah, I think the penalties are going to come in thick and fast.
Yeah, as we are also gonna enter, well, not enter, we're gonna near the halfway point. And that's really when the tires are gonna start to drop off. Oh, and we
We've
have a
got a
yellow.
yellow in
I
sector
think it's
3.
Mamba. Mamba in trouble. And oh, he is no front wing.
He's got no living wall. Looks like he's in trouble. We've got a virtual safety car.
Yeah. Oh, that's good for Mamba. Oh, but oh, this is actually pretty bad for Shabby. Oh, are they allowed to overtake him?
Well, I don't know, but
That's weird.
I suppose if he's offline, if he's damaged, whether yeah, he's got no front wing at all, so
Yeah, but
whether it's taken that into account.
Yeah, well, interesting.
Yeah, we'll see if any penalties pop up.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't allowed.
Well, I mean, it's not, is it? I mean, it's
but look, yeah, you may be right. When you're having, the game may recognize the car damage and off track, offline, as you're allowed to pass. As I see all other cars. Oh,
Spectre drive through.
He just hit double. It's his second drive through of the race.
Again, at least he's consistent.
I was saying this may hurt Shabby because I was thinking if this virtual safety car lasts, all other drivers may come in and pit under the virtual.
Yeah, but then he's only going to have about a 3-4 lap deficit on those tyres, so it's not going to be a huge amount. But we are racing again.
Yeah, Mamba really struggling to get back to the pit.
Well, it's hard enough to drive with no front wing in the dry, let alone in the wet. So, yeah. So yeah, it was. What were we saying about his luck earlier?
Yeah. Well, maybe it's not over yet.
Oh no, it's still a long way to go. It's only halfway distance, and lots happened so far, but just can't buy a bag of luck, can he?
Mamba did reach the pit now, so has Spectre to serve his drive-through.
Meanwhile, Yari out front with nearly a 2.5 second gap on Chalkers, who in turn's over 3 seconds clear of his teammate Trocker. So it seemed quite spread out at the front at the moment, quite comfortable. Wesley sitting in 4th, just under 3 seconds behind 3rd place. But as we say, a long way to go.
He sure has. Mamba is leaving the pit, and wow, from P7 to being 3/4 of a lap behind now. So he'll be really hoping for a quick safety car. Also knowing that he just pitted and basically doesn't have to come in anymore.
Yes.
That is assuming the weather conditions stay the same.
Bringing up the stops, so yeah, everyone top 9, nobody's pitted. Benny obviously pitted on lap 4, I think it was, for the because he had front wing damage, didn't he? So yeah, top 9 obviously haven't pitted yet, so in a strong position. Shabby with the youngest tyres, 7 laps. Obviously Mamba with brand new tyres now. We'll see what he can, how many positions he can make up again.
Well, Shabby. Meanwhile, it's P14 for him due to the unfortunate events of Mamba and Spectre. And still a ways to go, but he's not miles away from points. Basically, he's just 12 seconds away from it.
Yeah.
So he, without the safety car or weird things happening, I can't see him getting at top 5 anymore. But he still could get some points.
Yeah, I can certainly see him working his way up. I say there's going to be a few mistakes. I guarantee there's got to be another virtual safety car or a safety car at some point.
What
It'll
did
be
you
yellow
say? I
in
see
sector
yellow. I see
1.
yellow.
Mamba's out.
Oh, Mama's out actually.
Yeah. Mamba's
So
out turn 5.
is he gonna do a PK this time? No. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
He did. Oh, look at that.
We have a safety
Now,
car.
Chevy, if you're smart, pit. He doesn't. It was just too late for that. Savi did. Oh, that's good from Savi.
Yeah, it's going to put him in a strong position now. Nice fresh tyres. Hasn't got a pit again. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the front runners come in. And so we're roughly halfway through.
I think they should. I'm surprised no Jug hasn't pitted. Spectre,
Yeah,
of course,
lap
pitting in last position. Nothing to lose. Pit, go for fresh tires. You're not going to lose a position with it anyway. So I think it would have been wise for no Jug to do the same. He can still do it, but then he would lose a position.
Yeah, but in theory, you're going to lose it anyway.
Unless he knows it's going to dry up soon, I think Shabby should have pitted.
Yeah, I mean 8 laps. We've got 13 laps.
He wouldn't have
laps.
lost a position. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But let's see. Yeah, Yari coming in.
So we are seeing some of the stoppers now. Chalker's coming in, Trocker coming in, so we'll have a double stack at the AlphaTauri.
Will be coming in.
Wesley in, Donkey in, DeRoy's keeps going.
Trocker getting a penalty for speeding. DeRoy staying out. Prince staying out.
Yep. 15 lap hold.
Interesting. Ben Bosmut's all coming in.
Florian staying out,
and he is gonna gain a lot of positions. Well,
Chevy staying out.
A lot.
Up to 9th.
P9.
Yeah, but he has now got 9 lap hold inters as opposed to everyone else soft. So,
well, so he's choosing track position over fresh tires. That's.
But also, how many of these have been under safety car conditions? So that's going to knock some degradation off, isn't it?
That's very true.
Fuel shouldn't be an issue in this race. So, yeah, maybe he's.
Wait, Invisible's out.
How's it?
No way. He crashed at turn 3 under a safety car. Oh my. I don't know what to say. No. Oh, yeah. Dear Lord.
Ay. Invisible, we feel for you.
Yeah. Oh no. No joke, if you're listening, pit.
Pit now.
Yeah, but he's only going to lose 1 position.
Yeah, absolutely nothing to lose. It's Inspector behind him's got to drive through anyway.
Given the gap there is, he might even not lose 1 position.
No, that's true. Yeah. I know Spectre's got 3 seconds. Sorry, I thought he had to drive through, but he served that.
I know you're Canadian, but you can still listen to me.
Well, watch, he's coming round now. Is he going to listen to you? He is totally ignoring you.
Yeah, definitely. Oh boy. Wait, De Roy is out!
De Roy's out.
What?
He's...
The leader of the race!
I think he hit the safety car.
No way!
He must have hit the safety car.
This is madness! I didn't know what to say with Invisible. But this?
Ay, ay, ay.
DNF, it doesn't say why. Terminal damage.
It was terminal damage. I think I just caught the end of it on the stream. But I think he might have hit the safety car.
This is insane. This is absolutely madness.
Ay, ay, ay. Well,
you're leading the race and then you retire by, I don't know, hitting the safety car?
I think it was either that or as Brent's kindly put in the chat that perhaps he might have weaved too much and perhaps lost it. But I mean, it was certain front wheel damage. Goodness me. Well, anyway, safety car in this lap. So we have confirmation up now. So Yari will be going for it again. I managed to pull out a second by what turn 2 last time. So we'll see if he can get the jump on. Well, he's got Prince now behind him rather than Chalkers.
Yeah, but Prince hasn't pitted and much older tires.
Yeah, he's still got to get past him. I mean, Prince can. We will see. I give up making predictions on this game.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, at least you're right with the pole times.
Oh yeah, I can get that right. Yeah.
Oh, Yari!
Yari's off.
Yari! No!
What's happened to Yari?
No! What the hell? What am I watching here? Yari spins off at the safety car restart. And now it's Prince in the lead. Chalkers in second, Chalker in third.
Shabby up to 6. Have we got wide from Liverpool?
I think.
Oh, Liverpool backwards. Oh, there's a big pile up.
Oh, a big crash here.
Oh, I think they managed to keep going. How have they managed to keep going?
Do we see Florian is out? I think. Where is he?
He doesn't say he's out, but he's just parked up there.
I don't know what's going on. I don't. Oh, there he is. He's still alive.
He's still there, yeah.
Yeah, but heavy damage.
He's lost his front wing, yeah. So anyway, right, well.
What happened with Yari?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just caught the end of it. I wonder if again, sort of
I heard you saying
warming up his tires
before tonight that he doesn't make mistakes. Well,
yes. I apologise to everybody that I'm not going to make any more predictions. So Benny losing a place there to Spectre, dropping out of the top 10, but still hot on the tail. Florian, meanwhile, trying to make his way back.
Wesley is, I think, was the main victim of Yari's mistake, dropping a few positions as he had to avoid it all. What a weird moment.
So yeah, it looks like Yari spun out as well. Thanks, Brent, for that in the chat. Yeah, it looks like they both spun out whilst weaving.
Oh my! As a leader, under the safety car, you spin. Right. So very interesting situation. And meanwhile, we have Spectre, Bosmats, Ben, No Jug, Savi, all pitting. Probably all having damage, and No Jug getting another penalty. And we have another yellow flag.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, oh my! I can't even talk anymore. It's Florian once again in trouble. No front wing, but.
I think he's just been struggling to get back to the pit, so of course he's setting off yellows because he's.
Here comes Chalkers with the attack. Looking everywhere, left, right, where can I do it?
Oh, not around the outside there, to the
side by
inside.
side. What is he
Oh,
doing? Is he gonna stick? He sticks it.
he's done it.
Yeah.
And Trocker's now right up behind as well. I see Trocker making the move as well.
Trucker getting the inside here. Oh, Prince, yes. A little bit of contact. And that means Prince is losing another position to Yari. Oh my, Prince losing 3 positions in just 2-3 corners time. Moving back from P1 to P4. But hey, on those old tires, it was always going to be hard.
Yeah. Look who's sitting just behind him now in 5th.
Shabby.
Yeah. I think Chalkers needs his teammate Trocker to hold up Yari here if he's going to have any chance for the win.
Yeah.
I'm sure Yari's going to be angry.
Alonso would say, defend like a lion.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's what you should do as a teammate, I think. I would, definitely.
We used to say defend like Bogorovsky.
Yeah, it was a phrase, actually. I love races like Monaco and Mexico where people were just fuming just when driving behind me, not getting past my big ass, and just fair and hard defending.
Absolutely, yeah. There was never anything wrong with it, but my God, was it frustrating trying to get past.
Yeah. Well, if you lack speed, like I apparently do,
Yari picking up a penalty.
That's important. You got to compensate somewhere. And due to race conditions with different strategies, safety cars, in most races, I'm able to move myself up in positions during the race. But at some point, faster drivers come behind you and want to pass you, and that's just... What's going on?
Why have we got a Williams?
What?
I think he's been lapped. I think he was trying to get out of the way from being lapped.
That confused me for a moment. No, but you gotta compensate. So when you have a faster driver behind you, but still fighting for position, you just fight your ass off if it makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense to me when it's early on in the race. You know the guy's much faster anyway. But let's say my teammate be right in front of me and yellow. No, Florian letting other cars pass. Yeah, in those positions you defend extra hard, and I don't mean unfair, but you give it a bit more effort, you know.
Yeah.
You make yourself a bit wider, you position yourself so it's extremely hard for the car behind to take the perfect line and get the apex right to overtake you. I remember that when, I think it was season 1 in Mexico, last race of the season, and I defended like hell, so first my own teammate ends in those times could catch up with that group, and then by making a smart move, braking and a bit earlier and telling Enz I was going to do that, he was not just able to catch up but overtake while the others couldn't, giving him, getting him ahead of the group. And I think that's what you do as a
so are you just admitting to brake checking everyone in Mexico there?
No, not brake checking. It's just coming up to a corner that instead where you normally brake at the 100 meter line, you just brake like 25 to 50 meters a bit earlier, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
I'm not gonna on the straight and pull on the brakes. I would never do that, but it can be a little bit cheeky sometimes.
Well, it's about the team, isn't it, as much as anything else, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
and if
but
you
it's
can
also, I
teammate.
also remember, it's like being behind the safety car, and at the restart, it's like if you're 1-2 as we once were, and we have yellow once again, it's no joke. I don't know what he's doing, but he's spun under straight.
Yeah, he's spun coming out the last.
I could imagine if let's say you have a safety car restart and you're leading as teammates, that the second car is just a little bit later on the throttle at the restart. You know, just like less like half a second.
No Jug's just parked up and he's going to retire by the looks of it.
Yeah, that's not how you should do it. No.
He has, and the car's now come back out on track.
Well
So
done.
well done, right in front of the leaders. Excellent. Shabby nearly collides.
That is going to be a huge penalty for the Canadian.
So an AI car with no front wing. It's luckily it's parking up now.
Yeah, it's like just don't. It was 6 more laps. How much more trouble could it have been? Anyway, back to the race where I'm surprised actually that Yari is not able to fight his way back past the AlphaTauris.
Yeah, in fact, if anything, he's dropping back into the clutches of Shabby.
Yeah, impressive.
Shabby's tyres must be screaming out to be changed soon.
How about Prince's tyres? He's doing like Alex Albon here tonight.
He has not stopped at all, has he?
No,
Crikey.
no. He is now. Donkey Don is right behind him on those 16 lap fresher tires. So it should be an easy overtake actually.
Yeah, but as we know, catching's one thing, overtaking's something
safety
different.
car now.
Yeah, remember, I mean, last week we had one for the last couple of laps, didn't we? We had a 2-lap shootout, so certainly can't discount it this week. Just having a look in the chat, yeah, it looks like DeRoy spun out when he weaved. It's just being quite harsh on himself. I think you don't need to be there. It's we'll make mistakes.
But we have all driven and we all make mistakes, and sometimes mistakes that we feel like, oh man, how could I have done that? And especially when you're leading the race, that is when you really want to knock yourself on the head. But it happens, you know, it happens, and next race you're going to do better.
Absolutely, just
Last week
learning from it, isn't it?
he was very lucky with that safety car in the perfect time. He got a podium. So that just settles the score.
Yeah.
Let's keep it like that. He did show good pace today, good race. So he's shown he's not been a fluke.
Yeah, certainly deserves to be in the division. So.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, we've got quite a few penalties now.
Look at Prince. He's under full pressure of Donkey Don, Wesley. But he's really good defending there by the Dutchman. Actually, it's 3 Dutch drivers in a row. And Wesley is fully closing the gap now due to Prince really holding up the field.
Going for a move around the outside. No, Prince just eases off the brakes. Just
like I said before. Just if you brake a little earlier or you ease off the brakes and a little bit of contact.
Oh, he's going for it here. Is he? No.
No. You just force the other driver to take a different line or braking momentum.
Yes, yeah.
And it won't work on a track like, let's say, Bahrain on turn 1 because it's a heavy braking zone.
Yep.
But on those fast corners with medium braking zones, that's where you can really, use those tactics.
Yeah. Right, so we're lap 26.
You know what's interesting? Yari is in P3, and it seems like he is gaining a bit of time on the leaders, though.
Yeah, he kind of dropped back a bit. I wonder if he was
You know what I think is happening? It's getting a little bit drier.
Yeah, I was thinking that a minute ago that it looks like it's not raining as hard. I mean, obviously we're not going to get to a position for dry tyres.
Oh, Wesley is pitting.
Is Wesley going to go for dry tyres? Is he going to take a
No,
gamble?
no.
Front wing
not
damage.
changing. Oh, Wesley, you're not having much luck this season so far, have you?
It's kind of followed on from last season for him, hasn't it?
Yeah. He may lose 1 or 2 positions to the cars behind.
And looks like it's going to come out in 8th.
And Spectre just stays right in front of them. But once he gets a little bit of heat in those tires, he'll probably be able to pull away. But he will need to defend and...
Oh, we have a bit of
contact with Spectre and Bosmots. Gee, and Savi is really collecting penalties tonight. He has 12 so far. But as I was saying about the Trucker and Yari, yes, it seems Yari is closing in. And it's going to be a really battle for P2 and 3 with those penalties, because Trucker has a 5-second penalty, Yari has a 3-second penalty, and Chevy has none. So, as it stands, if the flag would fall now, I think Chevy would even be in 2nd and Yari in 3rd.
And he was last not so long ago, wasn't he?
No, and I even said without incidents or safety car, he's never going to go top 5. Well, look at that.
But in fairness, we had the safety car and incidents.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what he needed to come back. As I mentioned, without it, he probably would have scored a few points.
Savvy into the pits for a late stop. Is he going to go?
And that's a retirement in the pit lane. Okay.
Let's hope it doesn't go back. It goes back out on track.
Oh, please, guys. You're causing dangerous situations with that.
Hopefully the leading pack will make it past before it comes out of the pits.
Oh, God. Oh, Chevy.
Makes it
Chevy.
through.
And this is exactly, people, why you should not do this. As hopeless as your race may seem to be, you're causing issues. Look, now your car is going to retire on the track. And we've got cars coming up. The group with Prince. Yeah! And here you go.
Prince has crashed.
Well, no, it wasn't Prince crashing. Living Wall.
Oh, it was Living Wall.
No.
Who crashed?
I think it was Florian, actually.
Is it Florian being that? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, back to the front. We're on the last lap now. So
But
Chalkers.
it showed once again why you should not do this. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
And yes, you can say, oh, it's in the pit lane. But this game sometimes let the cars come out on track again, causing dangerous situations, as you'll be having a car that stands still on track. Meanwhile, Prince and Donkey Don on the last lap already. And let's go back to the front. It's the last lap. Here comes Chalkers. He's going to cross the finish line.
Chalkers picks up the win. I did say he was going to bounce.
And
Trucker
am I right?
second.
Trucker with the pen.
Shabby second.
That moves up Shabby to second. Yard to third. Trucker to fourth. Prince. He's going to
hold them off.
Oh, wow, that's brilliant driving by
I'm gonna
Alexander
give him
Albon Prince. Well done to that. Donkey Down in 6th. Living Wall in 7th. Wesley still gets 8. I think it's his first points of the season.
I think
Same
it is,
goes
yeah.
for, yeah, Bosmot, same for him.
Yes, yep. He's been in good positions, but
And the
yep.
question now is for the last point, as Ben could slip that up, as Spectre has a 6-second penalty.
Yeah, Ben just needs to keep it under that 6 seconds.
Yeah, it is 5.8.
5.87.
5.8.
And I think he does.
Did he get a point?
Yeah, he got P10.
Well, go on to him.
Yeah. The driver today, the Prince.
Right,
I'm not surprised.
We did get it right with
Yari
Shadi and Yari on the podium, but you mentioned chokers on the podium as well.
I did. My top 3 were Yari, Shabby, and Chalkers.
Well, I don't know at what time they close, but I think you should go to the casino tonight.
I think I might, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what will happen? I'm reserving tomorrow. I'll get a seat, get taken out first corner. That will make up for it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, well, it will be good to have you back on track tomorrow now.
Oh, it'd be good to be there, so it'd be nice to have some time to do it. So, but anyway, so that's today's race. So obviously, Chalker's taking the win there. AlphaTauri in second, Shabby in his Ferrari, and Iari taking the last spot on the podium. Then fourth we have Trocker, then Prince, Donkey Dan, Livingwall, Wesley, and Bossmots. And Benny did get 10th, rounding out the top 10. Spectre getting 11th. Then we have Florian in 12th. 13th was Xavi classified, although he did retire. They have No Joke, CPI De Roy's Invisible, Mamba, Kiko, Dimex, and the Alfa Romeo failing to finish.
I think in next week's preview show that we will air 1 hour before the race next week, there's going to be a lot of talk about. Because I've seen some crazy stuff.
Yes, yeah. There's been it was one of those, right, when we thought we'd seen the end of it, there was more craziness. So
I've seen
incidents
two
and
leaders
accidents
crash out on the safety car. One spun out under the safety car. Cars retiring, big crashes, people coming back from last to podium, a driver not pitting at all. Some interesting tactic choices. Yeah, everything was in there actually.
it was.
I think,
yeah.
and I think the only thing missing was a weather change.
Just going to say that, yeah, if we'd have had a tyre change onto dries for the last sort of 5-6 laps, that would have been interesting. But nevertheless, I mean, certainly put on a show for us tonight for the right and the wrong reasons. But yeah, certainly be lots to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So right, okay. Just whilst we wait, obviously, just put up on the screen at the moment with the weekly schedule. Obviously today.
Oh yeah. May I correct that just a little once more? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's division 1 of 5 is on Tuesdays, of course.
Correct.
And division 2 and 4 is on Wednesdays. Yeah, well, it's a problem. In the past, we had our first division on Mondays, but it's on Tuesdays now. And division 3 is on Thursdays. Everything else is correct. It's just
wrong days.
F1 leagues just move up one day. That's all.
I will make sure that's corrected.
And of course, once you're done watching all the divisions this week, on Friday, the real drivers stand up. You know, the esports league boys, they're going to be driving this Friday on Imola, and it's going to be extra special because they're going to have the sprint race format. Yep. And that means they're going to do I think they're going to do the 18-minute quali, so normal short quali, then have a 5-lap sprint race, So no pit stops unless you have trouble. And that will determine the race result. Not the race result, the race starting order. And not just that, there's also points for the top 8 in the sprint race.
Yeah, it's very exciting. It's the first time that we've done it, isn't it? Brought it in to sort of like the league format. We've tried it out sort of on a trial basis, but yeah, to actually bring it in, I think it's going to be quite exciting next week. So obviously
if it goes the same as it did in the preseason, I'm all up for it.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's certainly going to be good. It's going to be a twist, and fingers crossed we'll get some good racing from that as well, and very much look forward to it.
Yeah, and maybe good to know it's not just that we use that format in the esports race this Friday. It's going to be the same next week in all the league races. So I think it's going to be quite a show, especially for us now. It's good that we're with 2 of us, because in those sprint races, a lot is going to happen.
Yes, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. I think it's going to be going off all over the place. So yeah, certainly having 2 pairs of eyes. Hopefully we'll catch as much as we can. But yes, very much looking forward to it. So well, I think that just about rounds up tonight, doesn't it, Bog? Unless you have anything more you wanted to add?
No. Just congratulations to the winners, and thanks for commentating together tonight. No, that's it. I think.
Thank you very much. Been a pleasure as always, and as Bob said, please tune in and watch the rest of the races this week, and also if you wanted to tune in and watch our pre-show for tonight's Division 1, obviously find out what our predictions were, and we'll look forward to publishing the episode number 3, which will be out next Tuesday. So from me, thank you ever so much for joining us. I'll say goodnight and leave Bob to say goodnight to you as well. So thanks ever so much.
Good night, everyone. See you next time.